Servus, wie geht's? Heute lernen wir Akkusativ weiter. There is still one part of Akkusativ remaining. We will look into it in detail. So let's go. Akkusativ Wiederholung. Wir wiederholen Akkusativ noch einmal. We are going to revise it. Hier sind einige Beispiele mit Subjekt, Verb und Objekt. Subjekt im Nominativ, Objekt im Akkusativ. Ja? Wir lesen die Beispiele. Hanna kauft ein Buch. Kaufen ist das Verb. Hanna ist im Nominativ Subjekt und ein Buch ist das Objekt im Akkusativ. Wir besuchen heute die Großeltern. Besuchen ist das Verb. Und wer besucht? Wir. Wir besuchen. Also wir ist das Subjekt im Nominativ. Und wen besuchen wir? Die Großeltern. Also das ist das Objekt im Akkusativ. Heute here is just a extra information over there. The time constraint. Das nächste Beispiel. Julia sucht den Textmarker. Sucht ist das Verb. Wer sucht? Julia. Also Julia ist im Nominativ, Subjekt. Und was sucht Julia? Den Textmarker. Also Textmarker ist das Objekt im Akkusativ. Und das letzte Beispiel. Habt ihr keine Kulis? Habt ist das Verb. Wer hat? Ihr. Also ihr ist das Subjekt im Nominativ. Keine Kulis ist das Objekt im Akkusativ. Now since it is a yes-no question, habt came at the first position. The verb came at the first position. We know. And now we also know that the object can be a person as well as a thing. If it is a person, the question we ask is wen. And if it is a thing, the question we ask is was. Okay? Great. So now let us go ahead. Hier haben wir nochmals einige Beispiele. Examples. Wir lesen die Beispiele. Wo ist die Schultasche? Ich finde sie nicht. So here, if you see, what is the meaning of the sentence? Where is the school bag? I am not able to find it. Correct? So in the second question, the second sentence, ich finde sie nicht. Finde ist das Verb. Ich ist das Subjekt. Ich is the subject. And what is the object over here? Sie is the object. Sie represents Schultasche. Correct? It is feminine. Die Schultasche. So the personal pronoun that we use here is sie. But now in this sentence it is an accusative case. Ich finde sie nicht. Sie is an accusative. Because of the object. Correct? So we are learning now personal pronouns in accusative. Some of them are same as the nominative case. But some of them are different. Let us see which are same and which are different. For example, the first one sie is same as nominative. Feminine personal pronoun is sie only in nominative. In accusative also it is sie. But now let us go ahead and find out other personal pronouns. Next example. Wo ist Daniel? Seine Mutter sucht ihn. Now, seine Mutter sucht ihn. In this sentence, sucht is das Verb. It is the verb. And what is the subject? Seine Mutter. Who is searching? His mother. So that is the subject. And whom is his mother searching? Him. Ihn. Correct? So now ihn stands for Daniel. It represents Daniel. Correct? Now again a personal pronoun in accusative because in this sentence it is the object of the sentence. Seine Mutter sucht ihn. It is the object. So the personal pronoun er in nominative changes to ihn. Correct? Let us look at the next example. Sind deine Eltern krank? Are your parents ill? Ja, leider. Yes, unfortunately. Ich besuche sie am Wochenende. I am visiting them on the weekend. In this sentence, if you see again, ich besuche sie am Wochenende. What is the subject over here? First, we will locate the verb. Verb is besuchen. Besuche. Who is visiting? Ich. So, ich is the nominative subject. And whom am I visiting? Sie. So, sie here is accusative object. That is the personal pronoun. It represents deine Eltern. Correct? The Eltern. It stands for the Eltern. They are third person plural. Third person plural personal pronoun in nominative is sie only. So it does not change in accusative also. It is sie. So till now only one personal pronoun we have found which has changed. In. Correct? Er changes to in. Next example. Hari und Gita. Hallo Sam. Kennst du uns? Hallo Sam. Hello Sam. Kennst du uns? Do you know us? In this question, the verb is kennst, to know. Who is knowing? Du. So du is the subject. And whom are you knowing? Us. So like we changes to us, like that, wir changes to uns. Uns stands for we. Hari und Gita, they are saying, do you know us? So here, uns is the accusative object. Correct? So in nominative, we have the personal pronoun wir. It changes to uns in accusative. Okay? Next one. Ich suche mein Handy. I am searching for my mobile phone. Ich suche mein Handy. Ich brauche es dringend. Dringend means urgently. I need it urgently. But now, again, ich brauche es dringend. In this sentence, the verb is brauche. Means to need. Who is needing? Ich. I am needing. So I am the subject. And what am I needing? It. S. S is the accusative object over here. It stands for handy. Correct? Handy is neutral, so we write S. Now in nominative also we have the personal pronoun S. So it does not change in accusative. It remains S. Okay? So which are the personal pronouns that we learnt in this slide? All are in accusative. Sie, ihn, sie again, but this one is they. The earlier one was she or her. Kennst du uns? Uns is the personal pronoun and S. So let us look at the whole list of personal pronouns in the next slide. So here is the whole table of personal pronouns. We have already learnt the nominative ones in 6th standard. Let us read them first so that you can remember them all. Personal pronomen nominative. Ich, du, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie and sie. You know them. Now let us see how they change in accusative. If they come as the object of the sentence, some of them change, some of them don't. So ich changes to mich. Du changes to dich. Changes to ihn. Sie remains sie. Es remains es. Wir changes to uns. Ihr changes to euch. Sie remains sie and capital Z also remains Z. So I have marked or written the personal pronouns that change in accusative with blue color. So only 5 of them change, others remain the same. So ich, du, wir and ihr, these 5 change in accusative and others remain the same. Okay? So again we'll read both of them. Ich mich, du dich, ihn, sie, es, wir uns, ihr euch, sie, sie. Correct? Now let us see how to use them in a sentence. Here is a sample exercise. Let us see how to fill the personal pronouns in accusative in these blanks. Ergänze die Personalpronomen im Akkusativ. Wo ist das Mäppchen? Ich finde dash nicht. Now, ich finde dash nicht. What am I not finding? The Mäppchen. So we have to write a personal pronoun that represents Mäppchen. And how do we do that? Mäppchen is neutral. So it is das. So we write S. Correct? Third person singular and that too neutral. So we write S. Ich finde es nicht. Mein Vater ist krank. Ich besuche dash morgen. My father is ill. I am visiting him tomorrow. Morgen means tomorrow. So, ich besuche dash morgen. Whom am I visiting? My father. So we need a personal pronoun that represents father. So here, mein Vater is third person singular. In that, we have three options. Sie and es. But Vater is masculine. So we'll take But now, changes to in accusative. IHN. So the answer is ihn. Ich besuche ihn morgen. Klar? Weiter. Die Lehrerin fragt dash, aber ich weiß die Antwort nicht. The teacher is asking dash, but I don't know the answer. Weiß means no. So whom is the teacher asking? Me. So ich in accusative is mich. So die Lehrerin fragt mich, aber ich weiß die Antwort nicht. Jack bakt eine Pizza und serviert dash. Serviert means to serve. So Jack is baking a pizza and serves dash. What is he serving? The pizza. Now pizza is feminine. So we will have to write sie. Correct? Third person singular feminine. So sie. Jack bakt eine Pizza und serviert sie. Und das letzte Beispiel. Georg, ich kenne dash seit 4 Jahren. Du bist sehr nett. Georg, I know dash since 4 years. You are very nice. I know whom? You. Because there is a comma in the sentence that shows that it is second person. And that too singular, so du. But now, du will change into dich. Georg, ich kenne dich seit 4 Jahren. Du bist sehr nett. You are very nice. Correct? Good. So I hope on basis of this you can solve the worksheet with very ease. Okay, bye-bye.